Get a job.
No, I will not get a job because I'm a poet and I will die for my dream. I need someone to understand my paintings. I mean, I'm not selling underwear or something. I'm selling something valuable for me, selling to people who understand my art, not someone who wants to buy paintings and put it in the living room. Listen to me, let me finish.
Wow, why would they interrupt such a profound speech from this poet? I can totally relate to what he's saying. Can you imagine someone trying to buy a painting that you spent hours and hours of your life working on, only to go home and hang it up in the living room like a bunch of psychopaths? No, you should never take your eyes off that painting again. You should be making sweet, passionate love to that painting every single night. This is Osama's art we're talking about here. You think you're just gonna hang this up and not pay attention to it ever again? This is gonna be worth millions. You know how nobody cared about Vincent van Gogh at all until after he died? Now imagine nobody giving a shit about your art whether you're dead or alive. And the most exposure your art and poetry ever got was because you were on a reality TV show yelling at an old woman.
You always talk about the plants every day. You are sick.
I don't know where I'm going with this, but the tell-all just happened, which means that Osama got torn to shreds. So first of all, Debbie's son runs out. He's all fired up and ready to go. He's yelling at Osama.
Please welcome Julian.
Boy, let me tell you something. You are so full of
Yeah.
You mess with somebody's mama. You don't do that.
Hold my bombs.
You in my world now.
And then he just charges at the screen that Osama is on and knocks himself out. Yeah, he's a little confused, but he's got the spirit.
Someone give me a TV remote. Turn this off.
Oh my gosh.
Or better yet, I'll do a sweet roundhouse kick, knock that thing right over.
This needs to be over with. In his stalker ways, he better not be calling no more. He better not be texting. 60 texts in, what, 2 hours? Psychopath.
So apparently Osama called and sent texts literally thousands of times. She had broken up with him and left Morocco, and he was calling over and over again to tell her that it's over. What kind of sense does that make? If she's ignoring you, the relationship is probably over. And then it's revealed that in some of the texts, he's still saying that he loves her. I guess he really is just passionate about art if he's doing this all for a green card to launch his art career.
Osama, you told us you were calling her multiple times to end the relationship.
Yeah, I needed to call her to let her know that I wasn't going to be calling her anymore. But she didn't answer, so naturally, of course, I left thousands of messages saying I love you.
Did you send Debbie a text that said, I love you?
You are sick. I can't remember.
If you can't remember the answer to a question like that, then without a doubt, the answer is yes.
Debbie, let's talk about money.
Yes.
In the entire time that you were in a relationship with Osama, how much money do you think you've sent him?
How much money?
I'm honestly surprised this is something that hasn't been talked about more by this point. That's how far we've gone in this show. It's not even a topic of conversation anymore. It's just implied that that's going on. She sends all her money to him so that he can sit around and do this all day.
I think, honestly, probably in over 4 years, maybe $2,000-$3,000, which is chump change.
Yeah, but that's a decent takeaway if you're just a scammer, which he clearly is.
You have to live here and you can understand. I mean, like why I ask DB for money. It's very difficult here.
Put your big boy pants on. Go get a job. Do what you can. You know, you don't stop and say, oh, I'm just going to paint pictures and do poetry. The world takes sweat, blood, and tears.
Yes, but then you need somebody to write poetry about other people that have used their sweat, blood, and tears. I'm not going to do that shit. I'm going to go ahead and sit this one out and just find some old lady to pay me. And here's the thing. I make my art so that people are interested in me online, and then they'll send me money. Even the art is a scam, you see? I'm a very passionate scammer.
Sell your paintings to tourists. Tourists love to buy art from different countries.
I need someone to understand my paintings.
You see, that's actually a pretty good idea, and he just completely shuts it down. American tourists especially will buy anything. Look at what we're doing in Disney World. Do you see what's happening? People are buying lightsabers for like $350, $400. It's pretty funny that Osama thinks he has a better chance with his art if he comes to America, when in reality, it's likely that he has a better shot at selling to tourists.
Selling to people who understand my art, not someone who wants to buy paintings and put it in the living room. Listen to me. Let me finish.
He only wants to sell his art to people that appreciate his art. That doesn't make any sense. You're limiting yourself.
It doesn't make sense for you because you are not an artist and you can't understand this kind of things.
Yeah, that's right, Gabriel. Only artists buy other people's art. Only artists can understand art. You ever go to see a movie? No, you haven't, because you can't make a movie, so you don't know how to watch one and appreciate one. You're not an artist, so if I ever catch you walking by a painting, you better start looking down right away. I better not catch your eyes wandering. If you so much as glance in the direction of a painting, I'm gonna find out.
Crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like on your side so much and you're making me look bad.
Look at all these people. All these strangers here can smell your bull, dude.
So, Debbie, yes or no? If Osama reaches out to you after today, will you respond to him?
Now, the interesting thing is there was actually a few people that were defending Osama here. Some were suggesting that nobody has considered the idea that she might be using him in some way.
Probably not. He'd have to
Oh, come on, Debbie. What are you doing?
move a mountain for me to respond to him.
What kind of mountain would that be?
You know, he could start by sending me an airline ticket.
What are you talking about, Debbie? That is not moving a mountain. That is kicking a pebble. You see, sometimes it seems like she has so much common sense. And then she says something like this. Why would you want to go see this guy again? You know that he's just using you. You've said it multiple times.
No, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Cut the cord.
Well, it's a lot easier to cut after, you know, him
Wow.
showing his true colors there.
Okay.
Yeah, but you just said that. All right, forget it, whatever. I'm not even going to get into it. Let's just move on.
Osama, are you open to moving a mountain to get Debbie back?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll see text messages in about 3 days.
Think so? Okay.
Come on, dude. You can't move a mountain. All you got to do is buy a plane ticket with her money. How hard can it be?
My plan is to get visa, come with you, work here, because if I work there, I can make a lot of money.
Ah, see, I was not exaggerating at all. He thinks that he could just come to America and make a ton of money with his art. You know what? Let's bring him here. Let's let him come. I want to see what he could do. The audacity and arrogance to say something like that as if it's guaranteed to happen is ridiculous. You could tell this guy is the total opposite of humble. The absolute worst way you can respond to art criticism is by saying that the person doesn't understand because they're not an artist when you yourself are just a self-proclaimed artist.
You will bring me to the USA and can guarantee my future there.
It's all about your future?
You know what's funny is on the tell-all, they have all of them react to the clips again, and then in the back, they have Tim hanging out, just making comments about the whole thing. I'm not even kidding. The dude is taking over. And at one point, they showed them reacting to Pillow Talk. And for those who don't know, Pillow Talk is just 90 Day Fiancé again, you know, just the regular episode, but they have people that were already on the show in the past reacting to it. So that means on this tell-all, they had the people on the current season reacting to people on the last seasons, reacting to the clips from the current season, and now I'm reacting to all of this. And I understand this is a normal thing on the internet, but it was pretty shocking to see it happen on 90 Day Fiancé.
We were planning to go to the USA, yes or no?
No, it's not about a visa.
You are a liar.
You're
No,
a
you are.
cold-blooded snake right now.
Anyway, that's it for this video. I know this was a short one, so I'll be back for more tell-all updates soon. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out the podcast. The links are in the description if you're interested. But either way, have a fantastic day, everybody, and I hope to see you in the next video.